Okay, now, so what are cosmetics? Okay, so cosmetics are materials or products used externally, yeah, not for it, no, externally for purpose of what? That's try to guess. Huh? What is the use
Whitening.
of whitening? Okay. Any other answer? Okay, can we say whitening? Girls, what do you think? Whitening? Okay, cosmetic for whitening. What else?
Moisturizing.
Moisturizing. Okay. Hey, why Kelvin is more huh? How about the others? Like this chapter is covered already, right? Finished already, right?
Beautify.
Beautifying, right? Okay, make it more beautiful, right? Right, make your face more beautiful. Okay. Beside that, like three use. Okay. Beautifying. Okay, write down. Okay. What else? Okay, write down. Cleansing. Okay. And then another one is protecting. Okay. These are the three main things. Moisturizing actually is under protecting. Okay. And then whitening also under this protecting also. Protect the skin actually. Huh? Okay. So that's why it is very, very common use. And then those actually, if we don't say there are so many cosmetic, right? Some of the like moisturizer, if you will compare someone use a moisturizer, okay, among the same age, you will see there is difference actually. Those who do not use it or use it, it will looks those who use it will be looks younger compared to the other one. It will protect in terms of what antioxidant, prevent the oxidation by oxygen, stay younger lah, not old so fast. Anti-aging actually. Okay. Now, what are the basic ingredients of cosmetic? Let's take some example and their function. Okay, main ingredient will be water. Water. Okay, water used as a what? As a solvent. For basic ingredients in cosmetic. This one is very important. And then also, water also forms what? Forms emulsion. Okay, emulsion. Okay, in which the oil and water components of the products are combined to form the cream and lotions. Okay, it is like in food additives, it will be under this let me check. It will be under food additives. Let me see. Will be under stabilizer actually. But it is not stabilizer here. Okay. But it's function like stabilizer. Okay, Next, emulsifier. Okay, like lecithin. Lecithin also used it in the food additives, right? Stearic acid, polysorbates are example of emulsifier. Okay. Used in the cream and lotion to form a what? Homogeneous mixture. Okay, homogeneous. OUS. Okay, homogeneous mixture between the water and oil. Okay, because initially these two oil and water actually they are not mixed together, right? They cannot mix together. But once you put in this emulsifier, okay, so that can mix very, very well. Okay, you just imagine or connect it to the lotion, cream and lotion, right? Okay, these two. Yeah, actually it's a mixture of water and oil. But initially they cannot mix together, but if you put in this emulsifier, they can mix very well. So we call it homogeneous mixture. Okay, so this is emulsifier. Next, thickeners. Okay, xanthan gum, gelatin, glycerin, example of thickener used in the bath gels, shampoos, as well as creams and lotion. Okay, thickeners. Okay. Next, dyes. Or dyes. Titanium dioxide, zinc oxide, iron 3 oxide are example of dyes added to cosmetic products. Look what? Look attractive. Okay, attractive. Okay. Can you imagine where we can see this for eyebrows, right? Okay, that black thing. Okay. Moisturizer. Just now, Kevin mentioned this. Glycerin, lanolin, shea butter, sodium lactate example of moisturizing agent. Moisturizing. Okay, used to retain what? Moisture in the cosmetic products. Moisturizer. Okay, next, preservative. Parabens, benzoic acid, formaldehyde, formaldehyde are example of preservative. Okay, preservative. Write down. Okay, used to prevent the product's damage caused by what? Caused by microorganisms like food now. Okay. Next, fragrance provide pleasant smell. Let me see. Pleasant from spelling. Yeah, pleasant smell. Although to help remove the smell of some ingredients. Okay. Smell nicer. Smell nicer. Okay. Water, emulsifier, thickeners, dyes, moisturizer, preservative, and fragrance. Okay. Now, what are the type of cosmetic and their examples? Okay. There are a few here. Okay, makeup cosmetics. Okay, makeup one. Use what? Externally to enhance the beauty of face. Okay, externally. To enhance the beauty of face. Okay. Number two is example powder, foundation, lipstick, eyeliners, eyeshadow, mascara. Okay. You go to search your mom's one. Okay. All these things. Okay. Then treatment cosmetic for treatment one used to nourish. Okay, nourish, heal, and protect as well as beautify the body. Example, face serum, face mask, skin moisturizers, lotion, anti-aging cream, sunblock cream, and acne cream. How to pronounce this? Okay, it's new terms. Okay, or this cream one. Girls, you have any idea who are using all these things now? Any? No. Okay. You have any idea or not? Okay, next, fragrance. Fragrance. Okay, now boys also use fragrance. Okay, give each perfume or product its distinct scent. So fragrance may be derived from petroleum. Okay, or natural raw material. Okay. For example, deodorant or perfumes. Okay, there are three types of cosmetic: makeup, treatment, and fragrance. Three. Okay, and then these three are the main things that in the market actually. But there are so many brands, right? Okay, so many brands. Okay, Now, cosmetic can be made using the natural ingredients. Okay, this example like coconut oil, honey for hair treatment, cucumber and lemon to make toner, coffee powder, lemon and honey to make the facial scrub, aloe vera, rose water, and coconut oil to make moisturizer. Okay. Now compare the homemade cosmetic and commercial cosmetic. Okay. So homemade and commercial one, we see what is the difference. Okay. Homemade use the natural ingredients are safe to use as they do not contain harmful chemicals. Okay. Because commercial one may contain harmful chemicals and cause harmful side effects. For example, like allergic. It may cause some allergic. Okay. There are some chemicals because they are using the chemicals. Okay. Then the cost will be cheaper for homemade one. Then commercial one price will be higher. Okay. Because they need to advertise, right? Okay, definitely customer need to pay for it. Pay for it. Okay, how are the quality and safety of the medicine and cosmetic in Malaysia supervised? Okay, who supervise it? Okay, medicine and cosmetic must be registered with National Pharmaceutical Regulation Division, Regulatory Division, MPRA, and then Ministry of Health Malaysia, MOH. Okay, these two must register under these two department. Okay, so that it is safe to be used. Okay, by customer. Okay, now harmful chemicals may be illegally added to cosmetic products. Take the example of these chemicals and their side effect. Okay, let's see. Okay, hydroquinone. Okay, can cause the redness on the skin, unwanted skin discoloration. Okay, skin become hypersensitive and can reduce the process of pigmentation that protect the skin from the harmful UV rays. Okay, sometimes some let's say whitening agent claims that if you rub it right, okay, within 2 weeks your face becomes whiter, for example. Okay, so be careful. Got these chemicals or not, which will cause a side effect. Okay, next, tretinoin cause the skin become red, peeling, and hypersensitive to sunlight. These are also more to whitening. Okay, beta-methasone, valerate. It can cause the skin irritation, and then change in skin pigmentation and increase the risk being absorbed into the blood circulatory system, which can have harmful effect. Okay, this one don't play. Okay, then bacteria. Okay, it causes damage in the kidney and nervous system, so it can interfere the development of the brain and unborn babies. So it can also cause rashes, irritation, and other damages to the skin. Okay. So this one regarding the cosmetic. Anything you want to ask? Okay, good. Okay, and mean by the cosmetic, I think you all can find the answer, right? Okay, the keyword used externally, okay, for purpose of cleansing, okay, protecting and beautifying. Okay, these three, you must mention it correctly. Okay, now B. Situation 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now X. What is the type of cosmetic and example? Okay, please type your answer. X first. Okay, type your answer here in the chat. Okay, makeup, cosmetic, example. Lipstick. Okay, good. Eyeliners. Okay, good. Makeup, cosmetic, eyeliner. Okay, how about the others? Got others? Example. You see this guy, mascara, was it? Foundation. Okay. Get a lot, right? This girl of one city. Okay, good. So any yes, this one type of cosmetic you must write down. Makeup, cosmetic. Example. Those who write here, Ellie, Denise, this one Valerie, Adeline. Okay, all can. Okay, why? How about why? Body. Okay, what is the type of cosmetic and then type example. Okay, fragrance. Okay, what is the type? Okay, fragrance. Okay, example. Okay, fragrance, perfumes. Okay, good. Fragrance, perfume. Okay. All got this, Okay, Z. Cosmetic Z on her face. Very hot day. So what is the type of cosmetic? Treatment cosmetic. Okay, good. Example. lotion, sunblock cream. Okay, sunblock cream will be more exact, more accurate. Okay, sunblock one. Okay, sunblock lotion or sunblock cream. Okay, very good. Looks like this subtopic will be more interesting, more applicable in daily life in future now. Okay, good. Now, okay, If you have any other example you want to make sure or not? Okay. Okay, C. Cosmetic X, X here. Applied by Tun City contains mercury and it is not registered under Ministry of Health. In your opinion, should Tun City continue to use the cosmetic X? Give your reason. What do you think? Shouldn't, right? Okay, this one very common sense. Okay, contains mercury. So what is the side effect? You just write the side effect, right? Shouldn't continue. Okay. What is the side effect of mercury? Okay. You will damage the kidney and nervous system, yes. Okay. And interfere the development of the newborn babies. You also can mention this. Okay. Very good. Hold on. Because the damage shouldn't you have to mention she shouldn't continue use the cosmetic because mercury causes damage to kidneys and nervous system, so it can interfere the development of the brain of unborn babies. Okay, it also cause rashes, irritation, and other damages to skin. Okay, you can mention all these things. Okay, So this one is a basic questions that will be asked if this part is asked in the exam. So these things you need to remember first. Okay, and then if you do more exercises, then it should be no problem. Okay, And next we continue to the next part. Okay, this one also very important for nowadays because this technology, application of nanotechnology in industry. Or previously we don't have this in the syllabus under KBSM. Okay, nanotechnology is the latest. It should be discussed under the latest syllabus, so that students are more aware on all this technology in the market now. Okay, so let's look into the nanotechnology. Okay, so first we look into what is nano. Okay, nano is something that is too small that it can be only seen with a very powerful microscope. Yeah, so nano is a 1 billionth part of a specific unit. So the factor will be 10⁻⁹. The meaning that in front of it you have 8 0. Okay, so what is nanoscale? Okay, nanoscale. Let's see. Microscale, nanoscale, and atomic scale. Atomic scale is the atoms. Atoms. Okay, is under 10 minus 10 or minus 11 under atoms. So under nanoscale, this one we are talking now, nanotechnology, nanoscale. So smaller than a cell but bigger than an atom. Okay, for example, what? Nanofiber, virus, DNA, all are under nanoscale. Microscale will be like hair, cell, bacterium. Okay, this minus 10 minus 10 power minus 4 to minus 6. Okay, and then macroscale can be seen with naked eye. Naked eye, like children, hand, finger, clear, all this. You can see it with naked eye. No need any instrument. Okay, so you can see now under this part will be nanoscale we are talking about. Okay, so here, what is nanoparticle? Nanoparticle is the particles with the size between 1 to 100 nanometers. Okay, write down nanometers. Okay, so 1 nanometers equals to 1 times 10 power negative 9. Okay, meter. You know, means that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 0 in front of it. Okay, is a nanoparticle smaller than atom? No, no. That's how we see here already. Atom is the smallest. Okay, nanoparticles is 100 times larger than atom. Larger than atom. Okay, so how is the size of nanoparticles compared to the size of the human hair? Okay, you see, if nanofiber is like this, hair will be like this. You see the difference? Nanoparticles usually 500 to 100,000 times thinner than a piece of a human hair, or much more smaller. Okay, example of nanoparticles where we can see graphene. Graphene is actually carbon. Graphene is a single layer of the carbon atoms tightly bound in a hexagonal lattice. Okay, and when graphene is is rolled out, the carbon nanotube is produced. Okay, like this nanotube. Okay. Okay. Next, silicon dioxide nanoparticles will be like this. Silver nanoparticles. Okay. A cluster of silver atoms that has diameter about 1 to 100 nanometer. Okay, very, very small. Titanium dioxide nanoparticles like this, and then zinc oxide nanoparticles. Okay, now set the relationship between the size of the particles with the ratio of surface area and its volume. So the smaller the size, the bigger the ratio of the surface area to its volume. Okay, so like in Form 4, we learn about this rate of reaction, right? We talk about the smaller the size, the bigger the total surface area. Correct? These are also the same. If the smaller the size of the particles, the bigger the ratio of the surface area to its volume. Okay. Now, what is the advantage when the size of the particles is small? Okay, what is the advantage? Kebaikan, okay, kelebihan. So, the extremely small size of the particles enables enable it to penetrate the skin layer, blood circulation, lymphatic system, and others. Okay, it can penetrate the skin easily because it is very small. Very, very small. And number two, this phenomenon has enabled the invention of various interesting materials as well as their uses. Okay, so there are so many interesting inventions regarding the nanotechnology. Okay, now is it possible to see the nanoparticles, and what are the instruments to observe the structure of nanoparticles? Yeah, nanoparticles are too small to be seen with naked eye, and even with the conventional lab microscope cannot. So it can be observed using the powerful microscope as below here. Atomic force microscopy, scanning electron microscopy, and transmission electron microscopy. Okay, this one I think in the university you will be able to see it. But my time during my university time, I also never see these things. Okay, because this one definitely is very, very expensive. Okay, unless you are very, very you learn until PhD. Maybe you can handle these things. Okay, and then you are do the research under nanotechnology. Then you are handling all these things. Okay, now nanotechnology, we look into the application. Okay, we know it is very, very small. Okay, and then it can penetrate easily because of its small size, right? Okay, and then it can be used to invent a lot of interesting materials. Okay, let's see. Nanotechnology and its application. Okay, nanoscience is a study of processing the substance at nanoscale. Oh, okay, nanotechnology is the development of substance or gadget using the properties of nanoparticles. Okay, so here, development of substance or gadgets using nanoparticles. Okay, let's see. Okay, application fields in nanotechnology. Okay, semiconductor and electronics, right? Okay, handphone, computer, all these. So graphite semiconductor is small in size and okay, right down, small in size and efficient. Okay, very small and it is very efficient. Okay, carbon nanotube in wiring system make it has higher conductivity. Very, very easy to conduct electricity, data, all these things. Okay, because it's very, very small. Okay. Next, energy and electric. Light sensitive solar cell consists of titanium dioxide. So the solar cell is durable. Okay. And lightweight, light in weight, and more efficient. Okay, very light now, very light, and then durable, tahan lama, tahan lama. Okay, graphene. Okay, graphene battery has long life and save time to recharge. Okay, graphene battery. Okay, the battery car. Do you know what is the most popular battery car in the world? Use a recharge one. Anybody know? What brand? Tesla, correct. Oh, Tesla. In US, in China, there are so many Tesla car, but Malaysia don't have it. Okay, Tesla car use the battery one. Okay, it has a recharge station. Okay, not the petrol station. It recharge station to recharge the Tesla. Oh, okay. So I think they are using this battery. Okay, long life. Okay, in agriculture, titanium dioxide is used in what? Is used in pesticide to enhance the antimicrobial activity in plants. Okay, racun serangga, pesticide to enhance the antimicrobial activity in plants. Okay, silver nanoparticles used in where? Fertilizer. Okay, to increase the nutrient uptake by plants. Okay, so in agriculture, but this one must be a very huge, like say, if you want to invent a very huge area for agriculture. For normal one, I think we are not able to use all these things because definitely it will be very, very expensive. Okay. Next, textile, pakaian. So silver nanoparticles are used in fabric to prevent nasty odor, although they cause the activity of bacteria. Okay. So remove the odor or prevent the odor. Iron nanoparticles are used in firefighter fabrics to make the fabric resist to burning. Okay, resist burning. And it can withstand heat. Okay, this one very, very popular, very, very important to the firefighters, right? Then titanium dioxide used in the fabric to reduce what? To reduce the wrinkle of cotton. Okay, wrinkle of cotton and silk. Okay, and then silicon dioxide nanoparticles are used in fabric to make the fabric water repellent. Repellent. Okay, Kalis air. Okay. In food, silver nanoparticles used in food packaging to prevent the growth of what? Okay, we don't want to bacteria to grow inside it, right? Okay, and keep the food inside the packaging remain fresh. And silicon dioxide and zinc oxide nanoparticles add into food to enhance the food flavor. Okay, and texture. Okay. You see all these things add into food. Can you imagine? Because it's very, very small. Okay. You even not notice it. Okay, next, cosmetic titanium dioxide nanoparticles are added into what? Sunscreen, sunblock, sunscreen lotion to provide UV protection. UV radiation is not able to penetrate into skin layer. So this can prevent the skin damage such as sunburn, skin aging, and skin cancer. So cosmetic. Okay, just now there is one question, right? I asked you to hold on first. Okay, next, medicine. Medicine, definitely there are so many invented drugs delivery system into body use the nano capsule. Okay, capsule. This makes a drug delivery system more effective, and drugs are able to pass through into narrow capillary. Okay, narrow capillary. If the normal one is if the normal capsule maybe takes longer time, okay, especially for the narrow capillary, that is very difficult to diffuse in, to pass through it. But if we use the nano capsule, okay, it's very easy to pass through. Okay, so these are the application. Okay, see so many here. Okay, and then if you see that if in future the Nobel Prize, okay, the invention, all this will be involving the nanotechnology. Okay, for example, this graphene. Okay, this one graphene. Okay, it has these things, but actually you can use this technology to make a new things. Okay, so that it is maybe more beneficial to human beings. Okay, meaning that in future if you can use this one to make a new things or invent a new things, okay, then you'll be more popular, or you'll be more you are apply, okay, the nanotechnology in making the new invention, for example. Okay, so graphene. So what is a carbon allotrope? Allotrope is an element that exists in two or more forms, which may be differ in the arrangement of atoms. Okay, so example of carbon allotrope, we look into graphite, graphene, diamond, fullerenes, carbon nanotube. You see, okay, all these made from the carbon, but they can make into different arrangement. Okay, then it forms a different thing. Like graphite is like this, graphene will be like this. Okay, and then graphene, if you roll out, it becomes a carbon nanotube like this. Okay, diamond will be like this. Okay, graphene is most widely used in carbon allotrope. So what is graphene? That the specialty of graphene compared to the other carbon allotrope. Okay, why this one is more popular compared to others? But we know diamond is very, very expensive. But I think graphene will be as not for decoration, but it has other use. Okay, compared to diamond. Okay, so graphene is a single layer of carbon atoms, so tightly bound in a hexagonal lattice. So it abundantly available in nature and ecologically friendly. Okay, so this is the reason why it is widely used. Okay, compared to graphite, compared to diamond or fluorines or carbon nanotube. Okay, this one more easy to be used. Okay, easier to be used. Okay, but what is the difference between the structure of graphite and graphite? Graphite is like this. Graphite is like this. So graphite, it has a single layer of carbon atoms. This one is called graphene. Okay, this one is a graphite. Okay, different. it has several layers of the carbon atoms. So layer 1, layer 2, and then maybe it has layer 3. But this one only one layer. Oh, okay. Now, what is the properties of graphene? Okay, good heat and electrical conductivity. Yeah? Okay, very good. So it best materials allows the heat and electric current to flow quickly. So graphene conduct electricity well because it has a delocalized electrons that are free to move through the structure. Okay, delocalized, this one, class, delocalized electrons. This one is specific for metals, right? Okay, but this one graphene, it has the delocalized electrons, meaning that it has the properties like the metal. So definitely it has a lot of uses. Okay, then high elasticity. So it can be stretched some more, up to 20% of its original length. Okay, compared to vulcanized rubber, so this one is better. And then hard and strength and graphene of strength of graphene come from the strong covalent bond of the carbon atom. So it's very hard, very strong because of the strong covalent bond. And impermeable, okay, tidak telap, okay, it blocks all liquids and gases to pass through. Okay, yeah. And transparent, okay, it absorbs 2.3% of visible light and it makes the graphene very transparent. Okay, good. Then low in electrical resistance. Resistance means it will block the electrical. No, so low electrical resistance means it won't block the electrical current. Okay, so it allows a lot of electrons to flow in a very quickly through it. Okay, the speed will be very, very fast. Okay. Next, we look into the chemical properties of graphene. So graphene is the most reactive carbon electrode. It burns at very low temperature, means it burns easily. Then graphene is oxidized to form the graphene oxide and can become the catalyst. Oh, very good. Some example use of graphene where we can see it has low electrical resistance. So it allows to be used in LCD display screen, transistors, electric circuit, LCD display like monitor, okay, TV, and so on. And it used in sensor due to high conductivity, like all the sensors, right? And then apply it to solar cell, is high optical transparent. Battery, okay, long life, save time to recharge battery. And then with uniform pole size, graphene used in the ethanol distillation, used in the microbial detection, okay, all these things. Okay, more common one. Okay, any question? This one more to introduction to the nanotechnology to let the student know what is nanotechnology. And then actually, if you see the stop here, okay, focusing will be more to graphene, graphene. The properties of nanoparticles, right? Okay. Now, explain the benefits of nanotechnology in cosmetic Z. So cosmetic Z is a sunblock cream, right? Okay, or sunscreen lotion. Okay. So, the UV radiation is blocked from penetrating into the skin layer, right? Okay, and then prevent the skin from damage, skin burning, or skin cancer. Cancer are wrong. Cancer. Okay. Now just now we also talked about this one, number 4. 4A, I think. Question number 4. Just now we talked about this question also. You try to solve this question also. Table shows the information about 2 different types of salts, all right? Okay, A and B. Common salt for A, no incorporating the nanotechnology. B, salt incorporating with nanotechnology. Okay, So based on the information, which stock is more suitable to be used by athletes? Explain your answer. Okay, like finish already, class. Like this type of question, right? Okay, in the exam, okay, because very common, not straightforward, we can say it's a hot question. So you have to justify which one is more suitable. At least you can choose one. Okay, I think most of you will agree to choose B, right? Oh, because we are learning on the nanotechnology, so definitely we will choose the SOC B lah, at least. Okay, but you have to justify. If use the SOC A, okay, what is the disadvantage? And then what if you use the SOC B, then what is the advantage? Then you can justify your answer, right? So actually you can see the properties and then you relate it to the athletes, no? Okay. If athletes, class, if athletes, it produce the sock get dense when exposed with liquid. Okay, can you relate it to the athletes? What is the disadvantage if athletes wearing the sock A? What have you write for this? Athletes, we can imagine athletes, you were sweating a lot, right? You will sweat a lot. Then if it wear the sock A and then you get them, right? And then after that you produce nasty odor after being used. So definitely not good lah, right? Okay, but B, yes, with waterproof, right? Sweat after you sweating, no effect, and then does not produce a nasty odor after being used. So definitely it's better lah. Oh, so you just relate it to the to the uh, to the athletes there. Okay, then you can roughly get the way or find the method to explain or to use to write your answer. Okay, so here is a suggested answer. So B is more suitable, okay, to be used by athletes. Okay, so here you can get 1 mark already. So when the athlete is sweating, the liquid produced causes sock get dense in sock A, right? Okay, so this reduce the fungi infection on the skin. Okay, so SOC P give comfortability to the athletes because it does not produce a nasty odor after being used. Okay, so here you can mention in for SOC A, huh? SOC B is okay lah, because it is waterproof. Okay. And then for this kind of this part, right, is not many questions that can be asked in the exam. Okay, not many questions. But if asked, normally you will combine with others, or maybe green technology. It asks you one or two questions. Let's say in structure, one or two questions. Then it asks you the cosmetic, one or two questions. That normally they will combine, to become one question. Okay. Now we go to the green technology, just now is a nanotechnology. Now it's a green technology. Okay, so what is green technology? Technology 叫 Okay, green technology is the development and the application of products or equipment and a system to conserve the environment in order to minimize the negative effect from human activity. Okay, it's a development. Okay, from human activity. Yeah. So the keywords here, okay, minimize the negative negative effects. Okay, huh? So it can be products, can be equipment or system to conserve the environment. Okay. This one is for our own good now. Okay. Give example of human activities that can cause the negative effect towards the environment. Okay, for example, transportation. Okay, so transportation, there are so many toxic gases, right? Toxic gases. Okay, like carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, etc. Burning of fuel, yeah, carbon dioxide again. Okay, waste and wastewater disposal. Okay, for our daily consumes, right? Okay, we dispose it, and then wastewater disposal. All these will cause the negative effect towards the environment. Okay, so what is the negative effect from the human activities here? Like global warming, greenhouse effect, pollution, all these things. Then what is the effect of above phenomenon towards climate change? Long drought, flood, biodiversity lost. Okay, all these things. Okay. Now everywhere, okay, around the world, okay, caused by a lot of like floods, okay, or these strong winds, and so on. Okay, now green technology has been implemented in Malaysia according to several sectors. Set the application in each sector. Okay, for example, power supply, renewable energy such as solar, hydro, geothermal, and wind. Okay, all these renewable energy known as the clean energy or green energy because does not pollute the water and air. Okay, for to supply the power, for example, electricity. Okay, but all these things, okay, like Taiwan, right? Taiwan actually its government, okay, the government actually apply a lot of this green energy or clean energy. Okay, like using the wind, like hydro or solar. But a lot of complaints also because why? If we use all these things, sometimes some reasons, okay, they are not able to supply the electricity. Then the 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 people will complain, no? Okay, why always black out and so on. Okay, although it is very good, but sometimes it has a disadvantage also. We have to give and take. But definitely this one is a better way, better way, because if we use a lot of renewable energy, then it, actually we help to protect the earth actually. Okay, like transportation, green transportation refer to any form of transportation that has a minimal impact on the environment or vehicles that release the greenhouse gases with low rate. For example, transport that use the alternative fuel. Okay, the other form of green transport are walking, cycling, or use the hybrid car. All this actually reduce the use of the fuel, green transportation. And then some cars like Tesla use the use the battery, right? Can recharge. Actually, it's good also. It will release less poisonous gases or toxic gases. Okay, so for me, I think in future Tesla will be all these battery car will be more common now. Okay, it's very expensive now because the quantity is not many. Okay, next building. Green buildings can be built with the use of green building materials, efficient use of the energy and water, and the production of the minimal solid waste. Green building. Domestic waste and wastewater management. Okay, recycling, 3R concept of reduce, reuse, and recycle. And landfill leach head treatment method, okay, are used to minimize those waste production. Okay, so these disposed waste are treated to produce a new material such as a compost, for example. Okay. And agriculture and forestry use the compost fertilizer to improve the soil nutrient management of crop irrigation. Okay, use the rainwater and water to water the plants, as well as improving the planting practices. Okay, is also one of the green technology approach in this sector. Okay, so compost. Actually, I have a project now. Okay, in measuring the food waste. Okay, so maybe I can invite you all to join to calculate the daily waste, food waste actually. See first. Okay. Next, industry use a technology and energy efficient tool to reduce the negative impact of this sector. Okay. So you can see green technology also very good now, very good to us, and actually in protecting the human earth, especially. Okay. Otherwise, if human beings or human do not protect our earth, so in future actually we are suffering from it. Actually. Science student, especially you because in future you are involving, most of you are involved in all this sector and then if you are the manager, you are the boss. Okay, remember you need to not only earn a lot of money, you have to learn how to preserve the environment also Okay, next. Green technology in waste and wastewater management. Okay, what is waste? Waste refers to any excess, unwanted product or any materials that need to be disposed of. Okay, disposed of. Write down. You need to dispose because it is damaged or broken. Okay, or cannot be consumed anymore. So what is wastewater? The water contains a material such as sewage and then food waste, oil, or chemicals. Okay, so 3 aspects: waste management, waste disposal site management, and then wastewater treatment. 3 aspects. So what are the issues in management of waste and wastewater? Okay, what is the issues? So sewage, chemicals, waste, and rubbish that are disposed into the rivers and seas affects the ecosystem of aquatic life. Okay, effect is a negative effect now, right? Okay, next, food leftovers that are not properly disposed will pollute the environment. Okay. So especially nowadays, if you are very rich, right, you have a lot of food left over, right? You have to dispose it, right? If not disposed properly, then you pollute the environment. Okay. Next, production, management, and decomposition of solid waste will increase. Okay, increase the greenhouse gases. Okay, that is the carbon dioxide now. Okay, so what is the importance of green technology in waste and wastewater management? Okay, to minimize the effect of the waste disposal towards the environment. Okay, then the disposed waste can be modified to form a new material such as a compost. Or actually, we can do the compost using the like say the leftovers. Okay, to become a soil nutrients now. Okay, as a fertilizer actually. Okay. Any questions so far, class? This one a lot of discussion only. Not many things that you need to remember. Not many things that can need to be explained. Okay. So we look into these diagrams. Okay, solid waste. Okay, we look into solid waste. We have few types, right? Okay. Solid waste. Okay, first we look into the waste segregation. Okay, segregation. Okay, what is this means? Pengasingan sisa, how you separate it. Okay, next will be solid waste collection. Oh, okay, then you can also learn about this composting organic solid waste. Yeah, so we look into one by one. One by one. Okay, so here waste segregation, okay, is that has been produced is segregated. Okay, so we can recycle it, right? We can recycle it. Hence collection, okay, we can send for the waste sorting center. Okay, then send to the waste sorting center. At this center, waste are treated through the incineration, recycling, or disposed into the landfill. So it can be recycled. So, if not, it can be disposed into landfill. So methane gas recovery. So solid waste that are disposed into landfill release a methane gas. Then methane gas is very flat. It is flammable gas, right? It can caught fire easily. Okay, it burns, produce a heat, and generate electricity. Green technology is applied here. And then here, landfill leachate, okay, treatment method. Okay, it is a contaminated liquid produced from the water leach, right, from the solid waste. So it is used using the electrolysis principle called the electrocoagulation. This one is under another one, okay, under electrolysis. Okay, and then this one is incineration, combustion of organic substance contains a waste materials. So this one it will convert to energy also. Okay, all these star actually involve the green technology. Okay, the star here. Another one is composting. Composting is you can do at home. Before you can dispose it to the dustbin, you can actually make a compost. Any questions so far? We are going to discuss one by one all these things. Okay. Almost finished already. Not many part that we left. Okay, almost complete. Okay, so after we complete the syllabus, right? Okay, I will prepare the questions. Okay, topical questions mainly. Okay, more to the SPM format so that you are more familiar with it. And then when you see for the SPM, real SPM, okay, it will be more confident, okay, to sit for it. Okay, now we do try to do some questions. Okay, let me see. Okay, thus I think you try to turn to this page 227. Okay, 227. Okay. We try the 1A first. Okay, so this is the molecular structure of aspirin. Aspirin is what class? Aspirin is analgesic. Analgesic is very acidic. Very acidic. Okay, so what is the molecular formula of the aspirin class? Can you type your answer? Or do you know how to get the molecular formula? C9H8O4. Okay, correct. Okay. C9H8O4. Okay, good. Is correct. Huh? So you just go to C molecular formula. C how many C? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, C9. No? H you count how many H? Is 8H. O how many O? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 O. Okay. Can. Okay, now what is the scientific names for aspirin? Okay, this one, no, I think you won't be asked now. It's called, okay, just write down as the acetyl salicylic acid. Okay, it's a carboxylic acid actually. How do you know? Okay, you see this one. It has a carboxyl group. Okay, but it has a carboxylate group also. Okay, but we know it is this one. Okay, now which type of medicine does the aspirin belong to, class? Just now I mentioned already. It is under which medicine, which type class? Class, anybody know? Analgesic, yes, analgesic is the painkiller, okay, analgesic. The spelling must be correct, huh? Analgesics. Okay, what is the side effect of aspirin on the children below 12 years old or babies? What is the side effect, class? Okay, you have to note down. Aspirin is very acidic. Okay, very acidic. Okay, it will cause a stomach ulcers or it causes internal bleeding. Yes. So pregnant women and babies cannot take aspirin, so they can take paracetamol. Okay. Reduce fever, so it's paracetamol. Okay. So paracetamol is neutral, so it can use to replace aspirin. It can also reduce the fever. Initially, actually, paracetamol is used to reduce the pain. But after they use it, right, they found that it can be used to reduce the fever also. So that's why the small kids, right? If it has a fever, so normally they will take this paracetamol. Okay, paracetamol. The pink color one. If you still remember when you are still young, right? When you are still kids, you drink the pink color one, right? Okay. Okay, next. Antibiotics. Antibiotics is one of the medicine that is always given by a doctor to a patient. What is the function of antibiotic? Hmm? What is the function, class? Okay, to kill the bacteria or reduce or retard the growth of the bacteria. Okay, to kill, easier word, to kill bacteria. Okay, now this one, put a star. Why the patient must take full course of the antibiotics prescribed by doctor? Okay, at least you can write 2 points here. Point number 1, why you need to take full course? Normally, remember to make sure, okay, all bacteria are killed. Yes, all bacteria are killed. Okay, meaning that you cannot stop the taking of the antibiotics. You feel better, then you stop at halfway. Cannot, no? So to make sure all the bacteria are killed. Okay. If not, what happens? If not, okay, what will happen, class? What happens to the bacteria? Bacteria become what? Immune, no? Right? To the antibiotic mutation. Okay? And then or become more resistant towards towards the antibiotics. Yes. Okay. This will cause further infection. Okay. Actually, if you write the first 2 points, it will be enough already. Okay, if not, the bacteria becomes immune to the antibiotics or more resistant towards the antibiotics. Okay. Kevin, your answer is correct also. Oh. Okay, huh? So, class, any question you want to ask before we end our lessons tonight?